by Richard Templar. And tonight we're going to review the section that says getting even wealthier. That means you can get wealthier than you already are. You know, once you get to a certain level in your wealth journey, now you have the money. It is not the time to relax. It is not the time to sit back and rest and do nothing or to become lazy. No, this is even the time to get busier, the time to work harder, the time to build on what you have already built, the time to hire people to help you manage your money better, the time to surround yourself with like minds. You know, as your investments increases, this is the time to make sure that you even go after more opportunities and take your prosperity journey further. Right. So in this section, we're going to be looking at the things that you can do to make sure that you don't rest on your oars, to make sure that your money does not disappear, to make sure that you don't relax, you don't just sit back and think that your money is going to keep growing. No, it is not about having money and resting and relaxing, doing nothing. No, you have to keep going. No matter the level that you attain, you just have to keep going. You know, once you think that you have reached a certain level, you want to go to the next and all of that. So now let's take a look at rule 70. It says carry out a finance check, a finance health check regularly, just like you would do a health check. You check the state of your health, you know, medical checkup. The same thing applies to your finances. If you leave it to chance, things may go wrong before you even realize it. So it is essential that you increase your prosperity and that you maintain a healthy awareness of your bank balance. It is very, very important that you do a regular checkup on your investment, maybe daily, weekly, but don't let it be too long. You know, it must be very, very often. Right. So you need to have a tighter grip on your financial life. The quicker you can react to changes, those are the things you check. You check the quicker you have to react to changes. You are checking more information to make sure that you have the right decision, you know, and you are reducing the chance for things to go wrong. You are also getting a better focus over your finances. These things are very, very important. So what are some of the checks that you carry out? A regular bank reconciliation, list of your creditors and debtors, so that you don't keep spending your money when you're actually owing some people. You also need to check outstanding payments, the ones you've authorized that haven't arrived yet in the bank. Check what future income you have. Check your expenses. What are the things that you're spending money on? You know, check your investments, check your loans, check your savings. You need to do these things regularly. If you don't, your money might leak away. If you don't get a grip on it and quickly pay off your debts, especially your high interest debt, to quickly pay them off, you know, forgetting a debt doesn't pay it. The fact that you're forgetting it, or you don't pay attention to it, does not erase the debt. It is still there. The creditor might wake up one day and you still have to pay. Right. So you have to be disciplined, to have a routine. Maybe you want to do it every Monday, or for you every Friday, or for you every Sunday evening. You just have to do it. Create a file on your system. Or if you can't do it on your own, we'll still get to that. You can hire people to do it for you. But you really, really need to carry out finance health check regularly. Now, rule 71, it says get some money mentors. There are definitely people who are doing better than you financially. You can talk to them to mentor you, especially when you are starting a business or you want to delve into some investments and you don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to burn your money or blow it up. Right. You can use other people's knowledge to supplement for your own deficit. You can talk to people, you can approach them, and some of them will be glad to mentor you. Now, why should you use money mentors? Because they bring a wider range of experience to the table. They've made mistakes, they have learned, and so you don't have to make the same mistakes. They make you present your ideas in a clear and concise format, which make you think long and hard about what you're doing. You may think you are doing the right thing, but somebody else will take a second look for you, and then the person points out some flaws. This will save you from a terrible mistake. They will also make you justify what you're doing. You have to prove it. Why did you choose what you're doing? Why do you want to do this? Maybe you are being moved by sentiment, by your feelings and your emotions. But a mentor will come in. The mentor is not sentimental. They will work with reality, and so they will help you to rethink your decision. So it makes it harder for you to just be reckless about your money. They are also on tap to provide answers, advice, sound advice. They will ask you, have you thought through this? Are you sure? Are you convinced? Have you considered this? What if it doesn't go this way? They are just there to guide you. Things that may skip your own mind, they will bring it to the fore, right? And they will individually keep their ear to the ground, because most times they are not charging you anything. They have no financial interest, so they are not going to be selfish. They will keep their ears to the ground. They will bring you news. They will bring you information that can be beneficial to you, and they have no stake in your investment. It's not like they need any money from you or anything. They are doing it freely, and they will be happy to see you succeed. So if they see anything that is of benefit for you, they can tell you. You have already discussed something with them. Now they have and information regarding that. They will quickly tell you about it, right? They are going to be loyal to you. They will be supportive, because they are not charging you any fees. They are not like your professional advisors that will charge you fees, right? They are just doing it, and you don't need to pay them in most cases, except you just want to give them gifts. You want to take them out for lunch, which is not too much for you to tap their knowledge. It's not too much for you to pick their brains, right? Just take them out. Just remember to send them messages on their birthdays. You to show your loyalty, show your appreciation in ways that you can. Of course, if a mentor is good to you, you will also go out of your way to appreciate the person and make them happy. And they will also want to help you the more. For a money mentor, you need people who have proved their financial acumen by making a bit of money themselves, not by inheritance or lottery. They have done some businesses. They have succeeded at it. They may have their failure stories. How did they overcome this? Right? These are the kind of people that you need, and people who are going to be truthful. People that you admire. They are successful in a particular area. Can actually have different mentors for different aspects of life. But we're actually focusing on money mentors in this rule right now. So money mentors, they are going to be there for you. They are going to help you. And you yourself, you show yourself that, well, you appreciate them. And you may be asking, okay, what sort of mentor do I need? Okay, I think I've said that. Somebody who has gone ahead of you. They have done what you want to do. They are prospering financially. Where do you find them? Look around. You will find them. They don't even have to be physical mentors. They may be creators that you are following on social media who are dishing out content on things that are beneficial to you. Look in your church. There may be somebody that is doing well already. Talk to the person at your place of work, in your neighborhood, amongst your friends, family friends, your parents' friends, your uncle's friends, or just a random person that you admire. You can write to them. You can find them anywhere. What's it going to cost you? It may not cost you more than maybe 4 lunch dates in a year, or a hamper at Christmas, or things like that, depending on the size of your pocket. And can you ignore them if you don't agree with their advice? Of course. But let there be a very good reason why you're ignoring, not because your ego is getting in the way, or you just want to stubbornly pursue your own way. But of course, if you don't agree with somebody, the fact that you're your mentor does not mean that they can also not make mistakes. That's why you also need to do your own due diligence. They can guide you, but it doesn't mean that they are perfect. Rule 72 is next. It says, play your hunches, right? You need to trust your gut. You need to follow your heart. Listen, to your inner voice. Listen to the Holy Spirit. There are some things that you do. You don't even need somebody. You don't need a prophet to tell you. You can sense it that something is wrong or something is right. Right? Learn to follow your heart, to trust your instincts. Not in all situations, though. But sometimes, if you feel that something is wrong, it may just be a good time to pause and make sure that the coast is clear. your mind is clear about it before you continue. Don't continue blindly. It may be that your instinct is wrong, but then it doesn't hurt to just pause and seek advice and pray about it before you proceed. Right? It is not every time that whatever your heart tells you. Sometimes maybe your head telling you something, maybe your emotions telling you something, but you still need to check, to fact check it, to check figures and data, what exactly is going on out there, not just what your instinct tells you. Now back it up. If your instinct is telling you something, it is time to now do your own research. Why am I feeling this way? Something is not adding up. Then you dig deeper and do your research. Brilliant people, wealthy people started off like this. They just felt like a particular business is going to be good. They do their research and they start out. Before they knew it, they became wealthy. They trusted their instincts. Right. So there is no such thing as luck. When people do this, people come back later to say, oh, you must be so lucky. No, they were not lucky. They put in the work. So when your instinct tells you something, go and do your own research. Doesn't mean that it is cheap. The fact that it's on your mind does not mean that it's going to come cheap. That is when you now get to work to confirm your feelings or your thoughts about that thing. Rule 73 says, don't sit back. Now, you may think that you've made some money. It is time to relax. You just want to chill. You just want to go on vacation. Money can finish. Yes, it can finish. If you don't continue working hard to multiply your money, that money is going to finish. You keep spending money from the same accounts, from the same pockets, from the same business, from the same salary. Right. There's a saying that nothing wilts faster than laurels that have been rested upon. It's very true. There is this temptation that once you make money, oh, it's time to relax. It's time to enjoy my hard work. I have earned it. I deserve it. I have worked so hard for it. And then you go on a spending spree. No. Rather, it is time to put in more work. It is time to look around. What can you do? Think of the next action. The plan that brought you that money in the first place. Now intensify it and let it bring you more money. This is when you get wealthier. You get to a point, you know that whatever happens, your money is going to keep multiplying. There's a particular point you get to, you know that your money cannot disappear. You keep working, even until your I don't mean working actively. It may be that you have put your money in some investments that keep yielding for you. It keeps making money for you even while you sleep. So you really need to keep working hard. Some people will write a book and then they relax. They're still living in past glory. Some people acted movies. They made some money. What happened? They relax. Some people, look at footballers. They were doing so well. Some of them were doing so well. And the moment they retired, what happened? They are only able to go ahead for a few years and that's it. The money disappears because they are not putting it to good use. They are relaxed. So remember, don't get clever. Don't think that you know it all. Keep using those money mentors that we talked about. Keep working harder than anyone around you. Keep it under your heart and keep at it. You've got to keep on doing whatever it was that made you make it in the first place. If it is a cash cow, ride that baby until it dies under you. I like a part here that says, even if it's a tap, yes, but whatever you do, don't turn off the tap. No. Let me see. If you found a successful formula, make some more. But whatever you do, don't turn off the tap until it runs dry. And even then, keep it turned on just in case some drops of water will still come from that tap. Don't relax. Don't, you need to rekindle your enthusiasm. You need to rekindle your passion. You need to go harder. The moment you start making money, the work has just begun. That is when you even need to strike. Let people ask you, you already have money. What are you still looking for? You know what you're looking for. So don't sit back. The last one for today is get someone to do the stuff you can't. So many people are in business. They are stingy. They can't pay people to run ads. They don't know how to run these ads themselves. Yet they can't pay people. When you pay people to do stuff for you, do you know that it can even make you very, very prosperous? How much are they going to charge you? They're not going to charge you all your profits. Just a tiny fraction of it. But then look at what you're going to gain in return. Delegate to people. Hire people. You can't do everything. I know that your business may be small and you cannot afford to hire many people at the same time. You don't need to hire many people at the same time. There are some people that will just be on contract. They earn as they work. Whenever you need them, you give them job to do. They don't have to become an employee in your organization. Right. But there are things that you cannot do. You definitely cannot do everything. There are even some things that you can do, but you're too busy to do them effectively. Pay people to do them. Get people who are really, really, really good. Set a target for them. But before then, you need to get the right people. Keep the right people. Know exactly what is it that you want before you even get them, so that they don't come and you discover that they are not even productive. So know exactly what you want and who you want to do it. Be very clear about what you want them to do, how much you're going to pay them. Give them guidelines. Let everybody be clear from the beginning. Then care about them. They are human and they must not become a mere tool. Keep them informed and motivated. Inspire loyalty in them. It will help them to stick to you. Even if you are not paying them so much, they will just naturally like you. They will want to help you and they will want your business to succeed. Then tell them your long-term strategy. If they find that, they also have a stake in your business, on your future, or their life also depends on your own success, they will put in all their efforts to make sure that you succeed all together. If they muck up, that means if they make mistakes, from time to time they will, because they are human beings. Forgive them quickly. Teach them. Except it becomes repeated mistakes costing you so much. Right, then you may take a very hard decision. But if it's just one or two mistakes here and there, probably they are also still trying to, navigate some things. Learn to forgive, correct them, train them. You have to train them. Give them your standard. Let them know what you want. The standard you will not go below. Then praise them constantly. When you praise them, they will want to do more. Set realistic targets, but don't expect the impossible. They will make mistakes. They are humans. But at least a realistic target will help everybody to be working towards something. People will not come to work and be fiddling with their phones, not knowing what to do. Set a good example. Be somebody that they can respect, they can look up to, they can come to for guidance, for direction. Don't be a jerk. Don't be touchy every time. You're not approachable. You don't even smile. You don't even laugh. You may be under so much pressure, but you just need to try. You just need to. Because that aura is going to affect the entire environment. It's going to affect their passion towards your work, You to set high standards for yourself. Lead by example. Whatever you want them to do, make sure you are doing times 2 of it. And remember that you are the boss. You are not their friend. Let them do their job. It doesn't mean you're not smiling. You smile, but it can't be, I don't know, you understand. Like, let there be that dignity, that respect, that sense of authority that this person is still my boss, no matter how jovial or how cheerful you may be. Don't lose sight of that. Right. So, this is just an advice. It's up to you. Don't be stingy. If you really want to make a lot of money, you must be able to part with some to hire people. Pay some people too. Let them enjoy from your money. You can't be everywhere at the same time. You can't do everything at the same time. It's not like you don't even know how to do some things, but you don't have the time to do them effectively. So there is no way you are not going to hire people to do some stuff for you if you really, really want to become wealthy, very, very prosperous. All right. Thank you so much for joining me on this review. Don't forget to like this video, share your comments with me, and please subscribe to this channel if you are yet to subscribe. I remain Olaide Agbaje, also known as First Lady, and on this channel, I inspire you to live intentionally. I'll come your way again. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow, by God's grace, as we review 5 more rules. Until then, be intentional. We are moving like Trojan. All right. Bye, everybody. Be intentional. You are welcome.